Hi guys, you're on Illumination channel. Today I will tell you how to play deberc. Deberc, also known as debchick, is a prison card game with tricks and combinations. people, many people think that this game originated from another card game called Tarts, and originally it was a part of the game, but now it is a different game, deberc. deck. A deck of 32 A deck of 32 cards is used, which means that you need to remove all the sixes from the 36 card deck. Superiority of cards. The superiority of cards in non-trump suit. In a regular suit, the superiority of cards is 7, 8, 9, Jack, Queen, King, 10, Ace. Superiority of cards in a trump suit. 7, 8, Queen, King, 10, Ace, 9, Jack. Quantity of players. The game is played with 2, 3, or 4 players. When the game is played with 4 players, it can also be played with 2 teams of 2 players. Objective. The objective is to be the first player that got 301, 501, or 1001 point. There is also a variation called short deberc. This is a variation where the objective is to the objective is to get the most points in the round. Also, only one round is played instead of multiple. Deal. The the dealer is determined by drawing the first round. In after that, the dealer the the player who goes next clockwise is becoming the dealer. There's also a variation where where the playing player becomes the where the bidder becomes the where the playing player becomes the dealer. Each player is dealt each player is getting 9 cards. The dealer is giving 3 cards at a time. After, after players are getting 6 cards, the the most upper card of the deck is is the dealer is revealing this card, he plays and he places the remaining deck under this card. After that, after that, the bidding begins, and after the bidding ends, three each player is getting additional 3 cards each, and with these cards, they are having 9 cards. Also, if the game is played with 4 players, then each player is getting 2 cards instead of 3. Oh, and this card, the most upper card of the deck, is this is called Milling Cutter. It just shows a trump in some rounds, but in other rounds, but besides that, it's just waiting there. Beating, as I said, after each player is getting 6 cards, the bidding begins. In the bidding, players are choosing the trump suit. the 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 player that is sitting the left player that is sitting near the dealer is the first one choosing. They can choose pass or play. Pass means that they 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 don't want to play with a trump. After that, the the choice will the choice will go to a player clockwise. After each player is saying pass, the round ends and the new one begins. But if the players are playing with obligation, then the dealer must choose, and he can't say, and they can't say pass. F pass. And if the player says play, they say play if they want to play with the trump. Then the bidding ends, and then the player who said play becomes the playing player, and his and their opponents are becoming the visiting players. What does that mean? It means that the bidder must must the bidder is obligated to get the most amount of points and the most amount of points in the round. If they will successfully get all of the points, then each player is getting their points. But if not, then the playing player, will get a bite, which is 0 points, and each and each point of the bidder will go to the visiting player with the most points. If the bidder and the if the playing player and the visiting player with the most points are having if the points of the playing player and the visiting player with the most points are equal, then and the player the visiting player will get each point of the playing player in the next round. This situation is called hanging bite. After the bidding ends, the gameplay starts. As I said, deberc is a card game with trick, or a trick-taking card game. The trick is created by one of the players putting any card onto the table. Each and after that, uh, each player must follow the suit. If they don't have the suit, then they must play the trump. If they don't have the trump, they must play any card. And and also, the player with the strongest card is winning the trick, and they will get each card. They'll get every card, and they will get points for each card in the trick. and and I will tell you later how the how points work in this game. The player who got the last trick is the one starting the next trick. Players are playing like that until all of them are losing all of their cards. After that, the round ends, and the the point counting begins. Now it's time to tell you how points work in this game. The the value of cards and points. Each player oh sorry, not wrong speech. Sevens, eights, and nines. Oh, all right, I forgot about one thing. If the game's played with 3 players, then one of the players can replace the trump seven with 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 this card, with the reveal card basically. The value of cards and points: sevens, eights, and nines, non-regular nines, are 0 points. Jacks, regular jacks are 2 points. Queens are 3 points. Kings are 4 points. Tens are 10 points. Aces are 11 points. Trump Trump nines are 14 points, and Trump jacks are 20 points. So this is basically the value of cards and points. This is so basically this is the points. And and that's not the only way to get points in deberc. As I said in the beginning of the video, deberc is a card game with combinations, and there are four combinations. Those are turrets, birds, 100, and Bella. Turrets is three cards of one suit. The players the player is getting 20 points for these combinations. Burst is four cards of the same suit. The player is getting 50 points for this one. 100 is six cards of one suit. The player is getting 100 points for this one. And Bell is a trump, queen, and king. The player is getting 20 points for this combination. And also, in each each combination must have a each combination each combination is there's each combination each combination must have a sequence. For example, 7 8. For example, if the player has three cards of the same suit, like 7 8 10, he can say thirds it's not because there is no sequence. They can say thirds if the cards of the same suit are 7 8 9, or Jack Queen King, for example, and only 10 they can say they can say thirds, and after that they get points for that combination. Also, cards the the same cards are not allowed in the combinations. For example, the player said 7 8 9 cards, but if they have thirds again, they have 7 8 9 10, they can then they can't say thirds because those are the same cards. Oh, and the superiority of cards in combinations: 7 8 9 10 queen and Jack Queen King Ace, and the superiority of combinations: thirds, birds, and 100. Also, fun fact: the nines in this game are called manellas, while jacks in this game are called uses. Yeah, that is interesting. So yeah, I think I told everything about this game. I hope you enjoyed this video. Anyway, goodbye.